Good morning, and welcome to harvest time here in Sri Lanka. Yes, it is June, and our barley is ready to be harvested. So we have these two small fields here. We'll have to get them all done. The plan is to get these harvested, dump some into our flour mill, make sure that's going, and we need, I believe, 14,000 liters in there. And then we'll have some straw we can pick up, but I'm actually hoping that there's going to be some contracts available, specifically some harvesting contracts we'll be able to help out with around town, bring in some extra money, and then we'll be sitting real good going into July. So, to get started though, we're going to just get our fields going right away. We have our trailer set up ready to go to collect our grain as we go. So we'll just run over to the John Deere as needed. And I might just actually pop on over and drop it off manually since we're so close straight at the harvester. But yes, I'm beyond excited. So I'm going to get this all set up, ready to go, and we're going to get ourselves a beautiful harvest in and make us some good money rolling into July. first of the 2 fields have been completed. We're going to go get this unloaded. I'll probably just take this load directly to the flour mill we got. And then we can get the trailer emptied. Also put that in here. And then that actually gets us pretty close to the 14,000. I'll have to double check my math on that and make sure we have enough to get us through the year. But we're going to put the rest in the silo anyways, and we can always move some over as needed. So, there we go. Yes, we'll get this unloaded into here. And, yeah, get started on the second field. That went pretty smooth. We got a good amount of yield, and the weeds, we still had some weeds, so I'm still happy with what we got there. And yeah, this barley is going to make some really nice flour and bring in some really nice cash, get a little closer to winter time. So very excited about that. Yeah, we'll get started on the next field, get the other trailer unloaded. Shouldn't take us too long at all, and it's still pretty early in our day, so definitely should have time to get some contracts, and I believe we have to get some fertilizer thrown down on the grass field. But either way, we'll get it all taken care of and have a successful June. Unloading some of the last little bit here. Both fields harvested. We got the flour mill all set up and going good, so that should be set. I have a little bit left in the trailer I'll have to move over, but I just want to get this unloaded first. We'll get it parked and put away. Looks like we have some rain coming in at around 11, but that still won't stop me from heading into the shop, see if anybody has any work posted. We can at least pick up some jobs, and if we have to wait till the rain's over or get started before the rain and then finish after it rains, we'll do that. But there's no time to waste. We got money to make. So I'll get this put away, get the other little trailer of barley unloaded, and then we'll head over to the shop. Well, I'm not sure if it's just because people are expecting rain or what, but there is not a lot of work to be had in town. Once again, we are finding ourselves struggling to find some decent contracts. That's alright. Plan now is to go get our grass field fertilized, hoping that this little bit will be enough. We'll go get this done before the rain comes in. The baling that we do with the straw, we can do that in the rain. We don't even have to do it this month, but if that's all we have, then we might as well get it done. And speak of the rain, here it is. So, I take that back. We're going to go put this back. We definitely don't want to fertilize in the rain. We'll get this covered up. Man, that really stinks. I thought we had a little bit more time, but when they say 11, they mean 11. So yeah, we'll go get this parked underneath here, and I guess I'm just gonna bale up some stuff. And there was some weeding contracts available. I know that's like all we've been doing lately, but we do have some weeding contracts, so I'll probably knock those 2 out. I believe one of them or both of them were for Noah, so we can get both of those done on his fields. Yes, that's covered in the rain. So we can get both of those done as well. Hoeing and baling. And I think I might start with the hoeing, so I'll give him a ring, let him know I'll take care of both of those fields for him. This challenger should not be worried about getting stuck. So we'll get those knocked out, and then we'll come back and get the baling on our fields done. Getting going on this first field here, since the rain just started, this is going just fine. We'll be able to drive over this no problem. Not creating any too big of ruts in the grass, so not grass, but the crops. So yeah, we'll get this going. A few down and backs, and this one will be completed. This is the bigger of the 2, so I wanted to get it knocked out first. Then Noah's got a really small one way up north in town. Get that knocked out, and then yeah, then it'll be time to head back and get some baling done. And this is that second field we're doing for Noah. Very small, shouldn't take us too long at all. But this weather is a lot worse than I was expecting. The tractor's not handling the greatest, so I called him and made sure he was okay with me knocking this out now. He said, yep, that's fine. So we're going to get this done. And then I don't even know if I'm going to be able to bale in this rain. You're just not getting enough traction on this thing. So we'll do these, what would be 2, hopefully, quick passes. And then, yeah, we're going to have to move on. And unfortunately, it'll just be a late lunch and relax in the house for a little bit. And then hopefully it dries up enough and we can get some stuff done. Definitely need to get some fertilizer down. That's not an option. Baling is something that doesn't have to get done today, but we also need to find a way to bring in some extra cash. We just cannot let these months go by without some money, because I was really hoping to just get some harvesting done, help out around town, but I guess just no one else planted barley, which is fine. We'll be okay. So in the fall time, hopefully just before October, we get another good corn harvest or something like that at a Katy, but I don't want to have to rely on others either for money. So that was the big reason we got the barley making, though. So we're gonna have flour, and we're gonna have some lettuce, we're gonna have some milk, so we have all that going for us as well. So things are gonna be okay. We're just a little bit behind what I anticipated. That's all right. We at least made just a tiny bit of cash here with these 2 fields for Noah. We can wrap this up, go back, enjoy some lunch, and then we're gonna sit inside and wait this rain out, and hopefully we can get some other field work done once it all dries up. Well, the rain has finally subsided. It's almost 6 o'clock now. I had Walter come inside. We chatted for a little while, so he came in to get out of the weather. And well, now he's in a mad scramble to get all of his fields completed. So we're gonna put our fertilizing on hold. And yes, he has a barley field that he also needs to get harvested this month, just down the road. So I'm actually gonna hop in and head over there. It's a very small field, smaller than both of ours, so I'm hoping it won't take us too long. I'll just use my piece of equipment. He's got a couple other fields to take care of with his harvester. And yeah, just down here. The silo he's dropping it off at is also relatively close by, so I'm hoping I don't need to run back and get our grain trailer. But shouldn't take us all too long. I'm still hoping we got time to fertilize today. I haven't even been to the shop, so I'm not sure if anybody else has any harvesting they're going to need the mad scramble to get done as well. But Walter's priority, so we'll go first. Field being as small as it is, it's not going to be something we're making a ton of money off of, but it'll bring in enough. So anyways, we'll swing down here and get it knocked out. And this is it right here, and it's actually looking a little bit rough. Yeah, he definitely didn't take care of it as well as he could have, so I know his yield's not going to be the best. But that's alright, we're going to get it knocked out for him, leaving him the straw swath. And yeah, very small field as you can see, so our harvester here should handle it well. I believe the silo is just down that way, not too far. So I'm going to get this knocked out, and then I'm going to stop at the shop, and I'm really hoping there's some other people that need some field work done. If not, we'll go and take care of our grass field. And just like that, field is completed. Didn't take too long at all. Very small field, so just a few passes. I did have to come unload once during that, but no big deal. So we'll get this batch dropped off, get on home, check the shop, and then I do also need to check in on the cows and make sure their feed is good, because we only put in the 1 bale last month, so I'll probably have to top them off with some more. And we still have to get some water put in, extra $1,000. Some water put in our greenhouse, fertilizing, so we actually still have quite a busy June left, but one thing at a time. We'll get this home, collect some money, and see where we're sitting. We got $3,300 from our earlier contracts, and then this will be from the harvest income we just got, which is just over $1,000, and the contract, which is just over $1,000. So yeah, about $5,000. So not too shabby at all. I'm gonna head off to the grass field now, although I really want to see if there's any other work available. I can't neglect what we have going here. So we're gonna go and get this fertilized, make sure our cows are doing good, get that stuff handled, and then we can take one last glance, see if there's any scrapes of the barrel we can pick up. I'm assuming most contracts will be completed by now, but maybe there'll be 1 or 2 that well, people didn't want to do, and which means they'll probably be tough and not a lot of money, but we're willing to put in the hard work. So yeah, we'll get the fertilization done, and then head on back. Getting this dropped down. Fertilizer's going down really slow. I was worried I wasn't gonna have enough, and there was actually a half a bag left over, so I was able to add that to the mix as well. But Oh yeah, we're gonna have plenty. So the spread on this thing is nice. Won't take us too long at all. And oops, I am gotta focus on not missing any spots. We should be doing good. Perfect. I would probably have to retouch up that corner. But yeah, just a few up and downs. Cattle are looking healthy from here. Oh yeah, and those bales are ready to go as well. I forgot about them. Man, we're expanding at a great rate. It's to the point where I'm actually forgetting about things on our own farm, and that's good. So yeah, we'll have some silage we can sell. Real nice. I don't know if I'm going to sell it this month because we don't need it this month and prices don't really fluctuate. So I'll just keep it on standby for the cattle for now, and then we can decide at a later date what we're thinking. Yeah, I forgot that that's all ready to go as well, so that's nice. Field is all fertilized. So a couple months we'll get some nice tall grass, and we will have some, yeah, we'll have a great amount to bale up and turn into silage and some cash, and almost be double of what we brought in these bales. So plenty of feed for the cattle and plenty of profit to bring in. Oh yeah, these guys are running real low on food. So I'll probably drop in 2 for now. 3,500. I don't know exactly how much we're going through a month, but especially we're progressing, and I believe there's some more pregnant cattle in here. So, oops. Boy. Yeah, these were our ones that we had on standby. I'm glad we have them. There we go. That got a little antsy there. And then yeah, we'll load up some of those into storage, and some of those on the side we'll sell. But that'll be a project for next month. Not in too big of a hurry to do that now. Let's get this dropped, maybe. Here we go. So yeah, those guys should be good for a while now. Definitely will be good until next month. But let's get this run back home. It's about 7:30. It's getting pretty late. So, and I still gotta do the greenhouse. Still gotta top that off. But everything else is good. We took care of the chickens when we were harvesting. Cattle are good. So we'll finish the greenhouse. Yeah, we should actually be set with everything on our farm. So, yeah. Might see if there's one more thing we can do late. But it's getting pretty late as is. So I don't know if we're going to have the time or not. Just kind of sucks that we had the rain that took up a huge portion of our day. But that's life on the farm. We'll figure it out as we go. Well, that is all squared away. We got the spreader put back, stopped at the shop, checked in one more time for contracts. There is just nothing. Nothing worth our while. There's one other harvesting contract, but it's for David, and yeah, him and I still are just not on good terms. He's still really upset about everything I did to my grass fields and extending them, so yeah, I'm definitely not going to try to reach out and do that. So we'll leave it at that. I'm going to get this filled up, get the greenhouse taken care of, and then I think with the little daylight I have left, I might as well start baling up some of this straw. Not necessarily moving it all this week, or I might not get it all done, but at least getting it baled, getting a start on it, that'll open up our July. There should be plenty more harvest opportunities in July, so we'll be doing okay, and that way we can get more stuff done on our farm, and we'll give ourselves more time next month, make a little more money, and set ourselves up good. So this thing takes forever to fill up, so I'm going to get this done twice, and then I'm going to grab the baler and get going on our fields. All set up and ready to go. Hoping to make some quick work of this, and we'll just get done what we can. We're just going to leave the bales on the field for today. Shouldn't be too much work. And yeah, it just means in July we'll have to come through with our bale forks and get them all picked up. But shouldn't take us too long. We're cruising along as is, so we'll get all this knocked out and hopefully have both fields done actually by the time we head to bed. And there we have it. Both fields are completed. Got them both all baled up. It's almost 9 o'clock. Late night. Ran out of daylight. But we powered through and got it done. So I'm happy about that. Now, I don't want to slack and leave all my equipment pattered out everywhere. So we are going to get it all put away. Got to get the harvester put away. This put away. And then we'll definitely be calling it a night there. Money-wise, we didn't bring in a ton, but we got our, flour mill all set up, good to go. And we saved ourselves some trouble next month by getting these bales done now. So yeah, all we'll have to do next month is get the bale spikes and move them off. And we might actually just sell these right away since we have all those straw ones left from last time for the day, which now seems to be forever away when we get to use TMR for our cows. Yeah, that's the Challenger put away. We can hop in here and get this put away. I have a feeling that we're going to get a chance to use this next month on some contract work, so fingers crossed. Unless it's for Walter or Katie, maybe they'll let us use one of their nice large ones, which would be good. But, whoa. Yeah, so we'll get this set up where it needs to be, fully covered. There we go. Awesome. And the trailer sits outside anyway, so I'm okay with it sitting there. But yeah, all of our equipment put away. Fields are taken care of. What a day. And what a late night. That rain kind of hurt us a little bit, but we powered through. So with that being said, I'm Original Farming, and I'll see you on the next one.